Yes, another Mag Bitter Truth Band breakdown. Much respect to all my patrons right here. We go get into some things with the supposedly 7.1 magnitude earthquake hit right here in Japan. And if you know Japan, this is no, news to you right here. Always a big earthquake hitting Japan. And I already told you, it's part of the nuclear program that they have on the masses. Yes, they admit that they have nuclear power and weapons right there in Japan. And that's what they actually use to cause these disasters. You have to understand, they're all made up. No doubt about it. The earth didn't just naturally shake. And why is the earth shake only in Japan? That don't make no damn sense. You're telling the people about tectonic plate shift. Where? Where is the tectonic plate? Nowhere to be seen. But if it's shaky, it can shake these things that we can see right here on site. Is that real? How could a tectonic plate shift deep beneath the ground and it caused this building to shake up? By the way, they tell you it's a lot of people trapped in this building right here. So we're going to get into this and talk about it for a little bit. Another earthquake. Make you run.
Massive earthquake in Japan. We're seeing video of badly damaged buildings. Officials there say dozens are hurt. And there are reports of people trapped inside a shopping mall.
So it's a shopping mall, they tell you, people trapped in. So people was there shopping as usual at the mall. And this big earthquake just comes shooking. And people get trapped in the building. Pay attention to this. They're not going to tell you that an earthquake struck without saying people trapped, people missing. Pay attention.
City of Kumamoto. The quake hit the southern part of Japan. And Remy Vicencio has the very latest. Remy, good morning.
Vlad, yes, good morning. Breaking news here. A strong magnitude 7.1 quake rocked Japan's southernmost island of Kyushu. This happened about 6 miles deep, just before 4:30.
6 miles deep, people, just before 4:30. Wow, 6 miles deep. So yes, that's how deep the tectonic plate is that you tell us. That shake up the whole area right there in Japan. Does it make sense to you people? It's bullshit. 100%. And of course they show you a target looking thing to show you that's the epicenter, the exact spot that the earthquake shake have or the tectonic plate move. Is that real, people? It's nothing but fakery. 100%. They're the one who shake them peoples up right there in Japan. It has nothing to do with the earth event. Do you understand? It's them doing it. Nothing called natural disasters here in hell. It's them. Listen.
This afternoon local time a couple hours ago. The damage we know is mounting. We're seeing at least 2 buildings on fire. There's one right now. A building roof that also collapsed. And national broadcaster NHK reporting that many people in that mall right there are trapped inside. We're also seeing a train that's been derailed.
As soon as this shit happens, they know 100% that people trapped in that mall right there. They know 100% that people trapped in there. They just can't tell you the number. Listen.
Thousands of homes and families are in the dark without power tonight. In addition, tsunami warnings were issued and officials warned people.
And that's another dumb shit again. Tsunami warnings being issued every time they tell you about an earthquake. Now the water gonna come rushing to shore. Why the people so dumb? How do you buy into this concept, people? Of the earth shaking, tectonic plates shift deep under the bottom, and also you're gonna have water run to the shore now that they have an earthquake. You see what they did, people? They give you 2 disasters in one. Give you one and tell you, look, it might trigger off the next. So now you're in panic mode. After the supposedly disaster hit, you're in panic mode now after it's finished. So when the earthquake shake, you survive it, but you have more to worry about. A damn tsunami coming into shore. Even if it's not where the earthquake shake, you still gotta worry about tsunami warnings and these things. I told you, it's a devil trick here in hell. Listen.
Raised for waves of up to 3 feet, but that has just been lifted.
What is 3 feet a wave, people? 3 feet a wave wouldn't catch you at your waist. It wouldn't get to your waistline area. Why tell the people about a tsunami with 3-foot waves? It's nothing but fakery for the dumb people. These are scare tactics.
At the moment, there are no reports of any deaths, but around 50 people have been taken to the hospital, and officials are warning to expect strong aftershocks in the aftermath.
Strong aftershock, and they tell you that they don't have no deaths yet, but they also have people trapped in the mall. So later on, they're gonna tell you those people dead, or some of those people dead. This is a joke for the masses right here. All set up destruction for the people. Move. Look at this right here.
This morning, the urgent race to rescue the dozens reportedly trapped inside.
Now take a look at this supposedly shopping mall right there, people. The place did not collapse. Why does people trapped in it? Think about it for me. Look at the building. I'm not playing. Look at the building right there, people. The building didn't collapse. Some part of it is gone. I don't know how the earth shake underneath and you get this damage right here on the side. It's bullshit. Now where is those people trapped and why? You have a big shopping mall. The front of it right there damaged. I don't know how the earthquake do this damage right here. But how comes the people trapped in it? What happened? The building is not caved in to trap nobody in. What happened is one way in, one way out, and that passageway or that, doorway is blocked off. Come on, people, it makes no sense. Do you know how much exit point on a mall? That's a question. I said, do you know how much exit point is on a mall? Almost all of those areas, mall type of shit, have 20 damn exit. If you understand what I mean, you can come to one of them stores and go outside. Why is these people trapped in a mall? Oh, I forgot it's Japan and they have different construction. That's what you're gonna tell us? They've set up these buildings different, so if an earthquake happens in a place where like Japan, where they're used to these things, and these buildings that they tell you in Japan is built for earthquakes. Why is that little 7.1 on the Richter scale shake and it got this mall trapped off with people? It's bullshit. Fake for the dumb masses. Where is the damage of the building that would have make some people trapped in there? It's fake.
Small after a powerful 6.8 magnitude earthquake rocked southern Japan.
Okay, they say 6.8 and then later on they tell you it's a 7.1. Which one is it? You're talking about a Richter scale, so you weigh the earthquake and you're coming up with all these different numbers. It's fake shit for the dumb masses. Can you imagine that a disaster struck and these people have a scale to weigh that fucking shit on? Come on, people, this is a setup in hell. These are the things you're gonna go to living here. Earthquakes, storms, and these things are set up by the devil, people, to keep you uncomfortable. Listen.
Choppers seen running. An explosion, 90
look,
minutes.
There go your explosion, and look why the explosion is a different film. Why does it look like this, like in the early, 60s right there film you're showing to us? How do you get this much fog in a video 2026? They have to make up shit for you. That's what you need to understand. If they tell you an earthquake shake over there, of course they have to compile on and give you the whole scene, because it is made up shit for the dumb people. They shake up the earth, destroy those people, put them in a discomfort vibe, and then they find some fake footage or put some fake footage together to show to the rest of the world.
Part of the second floor collapsing, and now thousands of emergency personnel have been deployed to assist in rescue and aid efforts. And this morning the death toll is rising. Authorities now confirming at least 13 people are dead, with dozens more injured.
Okay, 13 people dead and dozens more injured. Now take a look. They have an inside place right here. We don't know what kind of company it is, but they're showing you the people at the exact time when the earthquake shake. Take a look.
The quake's epicenter was located on
nothing shaking, people. They go 2 chairs at the front right there. They never shake. You see monitor right there on the table. None of it shake. Why is these people running? Okay, I guess it's not shaking yet, but they know it's coming. Watch.
Southwestern island of Kyushu. 300,000 people have been told to evacuate to safety.
300,000 people was told. The 300,000 is the code in. Listen.
Fires broke out throughout the area. In Kumamoto, a security camera in this home shows the earthquake's intensity. Office workers received orders to evacuate their building. Burst pipes spraying water on them as they fled. Tourists witnessed the famous stone wall of Kumamoto Castle crumbling to the ground.
All fake shit for the dumb masses, people. This is a fake event. A 100% fake event they give the masses. And you have to understand, people, the reason why they give you all of these places with the earthquake. You see, They show you Venezuela destroyed by an earthquake. They're showing you all of these places being hit with not too big, but enough to get the people's attention. Okay, you best understand, people, they destroyed this earth already using those same earthquake-like disasters. You have to understand what I'm saying here. Earthquake-like, volcano-like, with fire. So you have to understand, fire and destruction is the name of the game. So you have to understand the earthquake is a part of the human being destruction here. It's only a matter of time they tell you one struck that gonna have a big effect on the whole wide world. That means it can trigger off chain reaction in earthquake. Remember, they tell you some delicate plates deep underground is shaking you up. You don't have no control of that. You can't see it, you can't touch it. Only these people can bring it to you as disasters. Listen.
Structure left in ruins, part of this bridge falling into the water. A shrine and several houses collapsing in on themselves. This train derailing and toppling over. Authorities have suspended rail and air travel out of the area for safety checks.
Yes.
Japanese Prime Minister Sanae Takechi urging residents to remain on alert over the next week for the possibility of more earthquakes.
You hear that, people? Yes, for the coming weeks, they need to be on high alert. Yes, because it's more earthquake can show up. That's what the government tell these people. Don't let your guard down. It could be more earthquake coming. Bam.
And says American
Listen
and Saudi forces conducted joint strikes against
go back.
Overnight, U.S. Central Command says American and Saudi forces conducted joint strikes against what they are calling Iran-backed terrorist sites in Iraq. And there is new video of some of the aftermath. We're showing this to you right here. At least 20 people were killed in the strikes. But this is also significant because until now, Saudi Arabia has avoided getting directly involved in the fight.
Yes, and now they are. Now they are directly involved in this supposed fight, people. So you already see the train reaction happening with all of these countries in the Middle East now at war. You see that right there, the fake rumors of war is now expanding. That means more pressure on the masses. That means you have to, you know what I mean? Basically, admit the fact that certain things not gonna get to you anymore. You got to admit now that you might be short with gas and gasoline and oil or even food in certain areas. This is why they trigger off this fake war right there in the Middle East. Even Iraq involved now, people. Iraq, Iran, Saudi Arabia, America, Israel, all of them now in this war. Look for more country to add in or join in. Listen.
The war. The strikes in Iraq come shortly after the U.S. military said it intercepted a surprise attack by Iran.
Of course it was a surprise attack, but you intercept it. It's nothing but bullshit. All on the world stage. None of it is real. The masses are stupid to believe in the government people and these fake rumors of war. Listen.
U.S. forces. CENTCOM says Iran launched multiple ballistic missiles.
Yes,
CNN's Zach Cohen is joining me now. He's got much more on this.
You destroy all the missile launchers, said Donald Trump from day one. How is Iran still firing ballistic missile at that? It's nothing but fake. The war is not real. It's just to put pressure on the regular people.
And Zach, what are you hearing about the significance or how significant it is that Saudi Arabia is now getting in the fight in this way?
Saudi Arabia getting in the fight.
Yeah, okay, it's potentially very significant. Saudi Arabia has spent 5 months actively trying to avoid getting dragged into this conflict.
And by the way, the same Saudi Arabia is the one that Donald Trump tell you that they're actually gonna grant them the supposed to be, you know, what you would have say, privilege to go ahead and have nuclear weapon and power. They just tell you that America is mad because these countries in the Middle East like Iran possessing nuclear weapon. But it's okay for the Saudi Arabians to have it. This is bullshit for the dumb masses. You see what they starting the war in the name of? Nuclear weapon. Something that they use for disasters and trick you that they have it to fight, you know, enemy or rivaling country. It's not real. It's a hoax. That's why you see drop and show you earthquake. They have that weapon to use on their people. Yes, the world government set it up that way. All of these countries and the government that control it is there to destroy the people. It's coming down to the wire now where they can't hide. They have to show up in this devil agenda to destroy the people. You're gonna see it. Just pay attention.
And it remains concerned, along with the U.S., about it expanding and escalating within the region itself. But look, U.S. Central Command in a statement yesterday saying that Saudi Arabia, over just the last 72 hours, has faced over 30 IRGC-directed aerial drone attacks.
Of course, it's 30 right there on the coding. And these coding just prove to you that nothing real about it. All the lies gotta be coding, people. You have to understand the devil work have to show in the damn numbers. That's why you see them throwing out these numbers out there. It's satanic fakery.
Just the last 72 hours.
72,
and that these joint strikes are intended to send a message and be a response that those attacks will not go unanswered. But it remains to be seen what this means as far as the ongoing efforts by the Trump administration to push for some sort of a diplomatic settlement to end this war once and for all.
No, people, it's bullshit. They're faking you with a fake war. The war is not real. How the hell you gonna let them fool you about trying to stop a fake war? What happened? You want the credit to start the war and finish it, Donald Trump? What kind of bullshit? You tell us on the damn script that you instigate these wars and now you're gonna take credit to end them? This is bullshit for the dumb masses, right?
And it also reflects something that we've reported in the past, that U.S. officials believe Iran now sees its ability to attack Gulf countries, and specifically
look what they're showing you in the sky. The same thing they show you for UFOs invading the earth. I told you, man, the world is just a script, people. The whole thing is, there is nothing going on here that's not already scripted. Right here. Listen and pay attention.
Infrastructure, including Saudi Arabia's, as one of its asymmetric capabilities that it can use as leverage to continue to apply pressure not just on the U.S., but its regional partners as well. And as you mentioned, too, those joint strikes by the U.S. and Saudi Arabia coming after Iran launched a new attack against a U.S. airbase in Jordan.
And look what they're showing you right here, people. This is the supposed straight right there. It shows Kuwait right there. Oh man, look at it right here, people. Take a look. They show you that little area with sea and it go right here and stop. What kind of bullshit is this, people? What is this? It's something like this they show you for the Strait of Hormuz right there. Nothing real about it, people. It's fake shit. Don't be that dumb. The Strait of Hormuz is a hoax. It's a TV hoax they give the dumb people. Yes, to entertain this fake war and also explain why the pressure is on you when it comes to gasoline and oil. You have to understand the trickery that they're going on with right here. The mass is buying to it. Majority of the mass is buying to it. So you know they're under the gun for the destruction. Listen.
First time Iran has conducted an attack since President Donald Trump announced the U.S. was pausing combat operations, at least temporarily, as he tries to pursue a diplomatic agreement of some sort. So Iran really continuing to apply pressure to the United States and its regional partners, even as the Trump administration is still looking to give diplomacy some room to breathe.
Joining me now, David Sanger, White House and national security correspondent for the New York Times. David, good morning. I mean, a lot happening in the last 24 hours. I think is putting it mildly when we look at what is happening on both fronts with Iran and Ukraine. Let's start, though, if we could, with these attacks overnight.
And and that's also in the game, people. Ukraine and Iran. Remember, they tell you Ukraine bombed some vessels. A vessel that they claim was carrying, weapons or oil or whatever to Russia. And since Ukraine supposedly fighting with Russia right now, they bombed the Iranian vessel that they claim was going to support Russia. So now Iran and Ukraine have beef. You see that right there, people? Now Ukraine have beef with Iran. Just like America and all these supposedly countries that call themselves American allies. So you see what's going on right there, people? They're triggering off a fake world war on the masses. Listen.
We saw the timing cannot be ignored, obviously, but also what has come out of that. The U.S. and Saudi Arabia joining forces now. Can you put this in perspective for us?
Sure. So, last time that we discussed this, Erica, we talked about how the president was increasingly trapped by his inability to get out of this war. And I think in the past 24 hours, we've seen why. He stood down over the weekend from what he had threatened would be a massive attack. It looked like we had some peace in the region for a bit. And then 4 days into this, the Islamic...
What's the background in this right here that they show you? What's the background that you're looking at? Is that the sky? No, people, this is CGI. That's all it is. Fake it for the dumb people.
Revolutionary Guard Corps, which we believe is really running Iran these days, or is the most influential force there, launches this not very large attack. It was 4 or fewer missiles that were at Jordan. Meanwhile, the Saudis, tired of being attacked by the Houthis and some Iran-backed militias, did some airstrikes in Iraq. And so you see that this is beginning to spread.
Look at what they show you for a war, people. Take a look. Nothing real. Just bogus footage that they created on the computer. That's what you need to understand. All of it is. And don't worry about it. That's the same thing they're going to show you for earthquakes. They show you the same vehicles looking, the same debris and everything. Nothing real on TV. Move.
New heat wave is threatening to fuel a massive fire near Bordeaux, France.
Yes, new heat wave is triggering out wildfire, people. It's triggering off wildfire. The heat wave triggering wildfire. Remember, they always tell you about wind and dry condition. Wow, unbelievable. So now it's the heat, people. The heat setting off fires. What a joke for the masses. And I told you what's wildfire is another operation in hell. The wildfire is why you think it happens as a yearly event. In some cases, you've seen it in these places that you've never seen it before. By the way, 2026 is the year of the fire and explosion. That's why you see so much country burning right now. Did you check and see? Listen and pay attention.
That fire's already 4 times the size of Paris.
4 times the size of Paris, people. 4 times the size of Paris is a fire burning. Can you believe that? Listen.
Hundreds of thousands of people have evacuated, and now the forecast shows wind and temperatures in the triple digits.
So wind and temperature in the triple digits is what flew in this fire right here to burn down the whole of Europe right there, people. How much of these countries they show you burning this year? It's a record number of countries burning at the same time. Watch.
BBC News foreign correspondent Marcus Moore is in that Bordeaux region of France with the latest. Hi, Marcus. What's it like there right now?
What is they doing? Where is the fire that they're putting out, people? Can you imagine at this point, while they're doing this, the fire is burning? Did they convince you or what? Literally, you hear what I just said? Right now, as they're here fucking around, wasting water on the ground where no fire at, they're telling you the fire is burning out of control somewhere, and these people in this area playing around with water where there's no fire at. Look.
Well, hey, Diane, we have seen the temperatures and felt the temperatures rise here in this part of France. We're just west of Bordeaux, and we're with some of the firefighters who have been among the 3,000.
So these are firefighters, right? As he gonna mention 3,000, which is a code. Wow, unbelievable. Now take a look at these youths right here. They don't look too grown for a firefighter, but pay attention here. They're just wetting up this part right here with no fire. Watch.
And across the region who have been fighting these fires right now, they're putting water on what was a hot spot. All around this area, there are sections or spots where...
Right where you stand up a while ago, now they come wetting it up. It's a hot spot. Where you're standing, it's a hot spot. They show you it look like the fire already burned to here in some places. Right there, they show you that the fire already burned. Why is you wetting up this area? I already told you it's bullshit. Fake it for the damn people. Why you think they tell you this dude is actually there in France? You believe it or what? You're dumb as a damn rock. It's nothing but green screen. The whole thing is Watch.
Smoldering, and you can see some of the smoke coming up from the ground
smoke
now.
Coming up on the
These
ground.
spots where they're trying to keep it cool.
Get out of here.
Because the conditions are right for these fires to continue to spread.
They're trying to keep that area cool where smoke coming from, so it was already burning. What a joke for the public. Wow.
It is hot. It's dry, but there are also times where it's quite windy, and all of this put together is what has made this situation.
Yes, to make the perfect storm, to make the perfect disasters in hell, you always have the ingredients. It don't matter, people. Whatever the disaster requires, yes, it's gonna be right there to fuel it, to give you a bigger one. To give you a bigger disaster, everything around it gonna be a fluid. You understand? Just like this wildfire, yes, they have wind and dry condition coming up and heat. Perfect condition to keep the fire burning. Watch.
So dangerous, Diane. They were able to get some headway in some of these fires overnight, saying that they stabilized. But these fires are still burning, and the concern is as these temperatures...
It's still burning, and you have time to wet up the area that's already burned. It burn and done, and then you come wetting it up because it's hot spot. What happened to the place that blazing fire at right now? Why you're not there putting water on that? That's why I told you it is bullshit. And this is where the news reporter leave all the way from America to go to France to show you. You don't get it, right? Just look at the big picture. They go all the way to another country to bring you this, and they show you right there an empty place with hose. They wetting up the place and no fire. Where is the fire? You go all the way from America to France to show us the wildfire. You're showing us this. Move.
Continue to rise. These fires will be continuing and harder to stop, Diane.
Yes, it's continuing.
And Marcus, what's the latest on the fires in Spain?
We don't know. It's in the one dumb spot.
So the fires in Spain continue to burn, although crews have been able to make some progress there. But what's notable about the fires that were burning in Spain is that they're the largest ever recorded.
Listen, people, the largest ever recorded. Remember, this is not France. You're not getting it, people. This is now another country. So you see what happening or not? You have France burning, you have Greece burning, you have America burning, you have Canada burning. Listen.
In recorded history for Spain, these are the largest fires. So it does give you a sense of how significant this moment is and the reason why they have been working so hard to stop those flames. We know that some of the evacuations...
Where people, as they show you the fire, they show you nobody putting it out. Nobody at all on the scene putting out the fire itself.
Were lifted, and so people were returning home. Some people were returning to damaged homes. Others, thankfully, returning to homes that were left unscathed. But really, the message here, Diane, is while they have been able to make some progress and the weather has cooperated in the early part of the week, they say that the conditions could change.
Yes, the weather not gonna cooperate because disaster is the name of the game in hell. And like I say, all of these is operation, believe it or not. None of it happens natural. Bam.
Time. New revelation.
Now listen to this right here. We go get into this right here. Change it up a little bit to show you how dangerous the scripted world is. Now this that you see on screen is Dr. Fauci. As we call him Foul Shit because he's full of nothing but garbage and shit. Bringing the masses this COVID bullshit. I remember we was on his neck the whole time. He couldn't breathe. We was on his neck exposing him for what he is. And the media shield him. The same people who want to bash him today was shielding him. They never want people like the Mag Bitter Truth to get upon him, to expose him, to show the people that he is a faker. They prevent that. They shield him. They ban the video that go against him. And now they come to grill him. Don't watch it. Don't believe in it. It's bullshit for the public. Why they didn't listen when the mag talk and show up this guy as a fucking faker on TV? Why they didn't agree? Why they let him stay and finish the work, and now when the work done, you come to grill him on Capitol Hill? I call bullshit right here.
This morning from Dr. Anthony Fauci's personal journal, published by Republican Senator Rand Paul.
Yes, and the Rand Paul is another sodomite on the world stage. He worse than the Fauci character. The reason why is because he playing the good guy. That's what you need to understand. The good guy always go be able to get up in your ass. The good guy go always have the damn tragedy to get you because you have him as the good guy. It's easy for him to do the manipulation. The Rand Paul is a sodomite on the world stage. He no different from the foul shit character. Now we're gonna play the good guy and grill him. Where was your ass when he was doing this operation on the masses, Rand Paul? Where was your bitch ass at when he was running the program on the people? Why you wasn't there to call him out and call out his supposed to be advice as bullshit? Why you wasn't there joining the mag calling this guy out? If the Rand Paul was that much of a good person and care about the public, where was this fagabat? They have ranking, they have supposed to be, public, the public figures, and they have the mainstream at their fingertip to come on and tell you shit. Why didn't stand up for you? No, because it's too late now. He can come out and pretend, and you're still gonna bite that he down with you, even though he was nowhere to be found in the destruction. When the destruction was serving up using foul shit, he couldn't help you. But now he gonna come and say, you know what? He forced you to take that vaccine and now you're fucked. That's what these peoples is about. Listen.
Kentucky, who has clashed with the former infectious disease expert for years.
If anybody is lying here, Senator, it is you.
You see that right there? That's acting. All of it is acting, people. All of them is the same. The two of them is the same fucking satanic puppet and the masses. You're just dumb to buy into one. All of them is the same. Most of them is bots, people. They're not real humans. They're just bots. Figure they come on TV to fool you. You best understand. They play expert and all, but they're bots, fakers. Listen.
Most notably over whether COVID-19 leaked from a lab in China or came from a market in Wuhan featuring...
Okay, so either it come from a market in Wuhan, China, a seafood market, or it come from the lab that they tell you the foul shit was basically, sponsoring or funding with the American foundation, meaning that the Americans put money in a kiddie like, and the foul shit was using it to sponsor this COVID and what they would have called bat experiment. COVID in bats experiment, they tell you, gain of functioning, and that's how the virus supposed to be spread. Now, if you want the bitter truth long time enough, you already know there is no virus. You don't understand how the devil works. They don't have to have a real virus to catch you in a trap. All they have to do, bring this fagabat, Dr. Fauci, Donald Trump, Joe Biden, and all those rest of fuckers that actually convince you of a virus. All those fake doctors that they bring on TV, those are the ones you need to take it up with. They're the one who convince you to take a vaccine. They're the one who convince you that the Fauci is telling the truth about a virus. The virus is a hoax. They just trick you with the mainstream media and social media and all. They used to trick you to have you take that shot. What they really want to tell you in the backdrop, that you take a wicked chemical in your body and there's no way you can get away from the result. That's exactly what they're telling you right now. You can't do nothing about it. That's why they're telling you. Listen.
Exotic animals.
We put the evidence into the public sphere.
Yeah, what evidence you talking about, bruh? You never bring no evidence of a COVID. You never bring no evidence of a virus. What evidence you gonna bring now? You never show no evidence that a virus actually exists, but you come with a vaccine shot for the masses out of nowhere, and the dumb people still buy it and take it. Listen.
I would just suggest that he tell the truth, and if he tells the truth, he has no liability.
You have no liability if he tell the truth. Even if he fund the game of functioning, bring out the COVID, yes, he have no repercussion. He just need to tell the truth. What a joke for the public. Look at this character, people. You believe that's a real man right there? Unbelievable. That's what I was trying to tell you. Nobody listen. Pay attention.
January of 2020, weeks before the world shut down, Fauci wrote, "Now we know the market was not the source. It was the amplifier."
Hear that, people? Now we know the market was not the source. How do we know? Remember, you was the one who come and tell us it's the market. You same fucking fagabats and the mainstream come out and tell us that it's a seafood market in Wuhan, China. cause the virus to break out and hit every section, every corner of the earth. For you believing that shows that you're dumb. Because you believe it, people, shows that you're stupid, 100% stupid. So of course the operations begin right there. Listen.
Having said that, somewhere the virus jumped from animals to human.
Yes, somehow, yes, the virus jumped from animals to human. Yes, so the bat used to have the coronavirus. What a joke for the dumb people. A bat and a human being, totally different build-up. But they tell you, yeah, the bat have the coronavirus. They're not sick. They're not walking, flying around, coughing and sneezing and these things. They're not having fever or anything. But yes, if it passed on to you, you will get those symptoms. It is 100% crap. Yes, like I say, God blessing the peoples who believe in that. You need blessing. Because at the end of the day, it's destruction you're moving towards just by believing in these people. Listen.
In the past, Fauci has said he was open to the lab leak theory.
I have a completely open mind about that, despite people saying that I don't.
Yeah, he laughed, people. He laughed. He have an open mind about that. What is he talking about? The fact that it's a lab leak? Wow, unbelievable. As you could see the X right there. You already know what it represents. Number 6
Senator
coding.
Paul posting he'll be asking Fauci under subpoena about what he calls the COVID cover-up. Fauci, in the more than 1,100 released pages, also reflecting on his newfound fame, including conversations with celebrities like Barbara Streisand, who asked about vaccines.
So, hold on, people. So his newfound fame, because he hooking up with these supposedly celebrities, asking about vaccine. Remember, that's a sodomite on the stage right there. You see him? I ask you, do you see him right there on the side? That's a man in a drag. You see the shit around the neck? The Barbara Streisand is a sodomite on the world stage. Why you think they give them fame? So they can convince you of something. Sell you the devil work here in hell. Why you think these people have fame? Why you think they call them celebrity? Huh? Do you get what I'm saying here? Why you think they call them con artists? Icon mean con artists. Okay? So why you think they call them icon? They conning the damn people. So look, people, this one is a part of the world stage right there with the shit on the neck to hide the Adam's apple. Don't trust them. So of course, yes, Fauci feel good. Because this one asking about vaccine. The whole game was about vaccine when they give you that fake virus and the fake pandemic.
And Julia Roberts, who called him her personal hero.
Another man in a drag again. One of the ugliest things you're gonna see on screen. Eyesore on the masses, but they convince you that it's a beautiful woman when it's a man in a drag on TV. A matter of fact, the people that they show on TV, they're gonna tell you they're more beautiful than the regular people. This one actually was on the magazine one of them years as the most beautiful woman in the world. Can you believe it? One of the ugliest things you ever see as a human being can be the most beautiful on the magazine because it's the devil work and they work for the devil. They're the one who gonna be pumped up in the spotlight. So pay attention to this right here. Yes, this is a personal hero. The fucking sodomite they call foul shit is the hero for this one. Why you think they pump them up? So the foul shit can give you advice about infectious disease and how to take vaccines.
Fauci writing, "It is not hyperbole to say that today I am the most famous and talked about person in the country. And one of the most
famous and talked about person in the country. Is this during the COVID pandemic? I'm asking you because I know you're not talking about right now. Now they want to grill you. Now they want to pretend like they're against you. After they let you spray all that venom on the damn public. So I'm asking you, the time when he was doing this supposedly, TV appearance every day telling the people they move to making the COVID, he wasn't popular then? He wasn't the most famous then? Yes, he was. He was one of the most famous men in the world at that point because you see him on mainstream TV every single day giving you meaningful advice, as they call it, life and death kind of advice he was giving, supposedly teaching you to stay away from the COVID. So what that mean? That mean at that point he was the most famous man in America, the world. The world was listening to him, people. The world was taking advice from him. It was all by design. And then they're gonna tell you, look, you fuck up for listening to this guy, even though they're the one who put him on TV and everything. The same people gonna come to bash him. What a bullshit for the public right here.
Recognizable. Throughout the entries,
look,
Fauci makes
him. It's one of them. You can't fool everybody. So you see him post up alongside Donald Trump. And by the way, Donald Trump was one of the main characters to push the vaccines on the Americans. A lot of people might think it's Biden, but this Trump called himself father of vaccine, and he come up with the Operation Warp Speed to inject everybody. First he said the COVID is a hoax, then he come back and tell you that he have it. What kind of hoax did you have, buddy? You tell us you have the COVID after you call it a hoax. What a bullshit for the public.
Feelings about President Trump known, calling him a true embarrassment and saying he was spewing nonsense in the weeks before the 2020 election, shortly after the president had been hospitalized for COVID, and when Mr. Trump said he was considering firing Fauci.
Do you see that right there? Go back a little bit, people. Listen. Here, pay attention.
Saying he was spewing nonsense in the weeks before the 2020 election, shortly after the president...
Watch this, people, and there you go. All of a sudden, did Donald Trump show up in a mask and tell you he got the virus. And by the way, that's the time he put you up on another medication. Hydrochloroquine or something. He tell you he take for the COVID. So you have to understand the operation. I was the one there breaking down every single move they make. They could never pass off the fakery and the masses with the mag around. For the most part, the people who listen to me. So Donald Trump was one of the main characters who pushed the virus on you after he called it a hoax. To show you that it actually tell you the truth first. Before he run the operation, he tell you that the virus is a hoax. And the same people who sit there and listen to him say that actually take the shot because of him. Or try the remedy that he bring to the table after he tell you have the virus. He tell you about hydrochloroquine. Same thing with the supposedly Joe Rogan, a famous character that they put on. He actually told you that he don't believe in the vaccine. Then he tell you have the virus. And he used the ivermectin. So bam, there's another drug on the table that gonna destroy the masses. Why? It carry the same ingredients as the vaccine. So what they do, they have these public figures that they're gonna use to play with you. Hey, the vaccine ain't but go ahead and take this. And they got you right where they want you. Look at the Donald Trump. He's one of them that convinced the whole America to take the shot. Watch.
Been hospitalized for COVID. And when Mr. Trump said he was considering firing Fauci.
You hear that? Yeah, fire Fauci. You see that? After he's the one who put that shit on, put that character on, basically. Because he's the president, people. He was the president at the time. How would the Fauci control something that was going on like a COVID without the Donald Trump involved? You have to understand, now they're telling him to fire Fauci. You see that right there? So he's the one who hired him? He's the one who is he working for? Okay, listen.
Don't tell anybody, but let me wait till a little bit after the election.
Wow, don't tell nobody, but they're gonna wait till a little bit after the election to supposedly fire the Fauci. Wow, what a joke. As the show go on right there, them tricking the masses with a fake COVID virus to shut you up with a vaccine. That's exactly what it was about. And if you're gonna take off the Rand Paul off the table, like he wasn't one of them that convinced you that the virus is real, you in a world of hurt. It's them, the same people who acting like they're against the Fauci. They was the one who was pumping him up. Why they didn't call him out from day one? He could have saved a lot of people from taking that poison shot. I'm on the run.